Good morning, children. Welcome back to the Google Classroom of Sri Gokulam Public School, Guruvayur. I hope you have all learned the lessons, the first unit, both the lesson and the poem. So today, let's discuss the textual activities of our first chapter in page number 17. And this textual activity is based on past tense. I know you all know what are tenses. Still, let me refresh your knowledge on tenses. I'll start with some examples. Anil plays chess every day. Anil played chess yesterday. Anil will play chess at the tournament. Could you find out the difference in these three sentences? In the first sentence, we use the verb form plays. In the second, played. And in the third sentence, we used will play. So all these verb forms, play, plays, played, plays and will play, all these shows the time of an action. The first one, plays, it shows it is in the present tense. He always plays or he plays every day. He keeps on playing. So it is a present tense. And the second, it is played. So the word played, it is a verb, and that verb form it is used in past tense. It is the action already took place in the past. So played. We add ed with the verb form. Next, in the third sentence, we used will play. Will play, that verb form, it is used in future tense in order to denote an action that will happen at a later time in the future. It makes a prediction about the future. An action will happen. So these are the three differences and these are the three tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. In this textual activity, we are mainly focusing on past tense. Past tense and its two forms, simple past and past perfect. I'll start with some examples. Gayatri broke a cup. Which is a verb in this first sentence? Broke. Sanjay passed the examination. Past is the verb form. In the next sentence, Jahan asked a question. Asked is the verb form. So all these verb forms are used with ed. It ends with ed. So it's simple past. No other helping verbs are used before this verb form. So it is simple past. And it shows or it denotes an action which already took place in the past. Next, past perfect. How can you identify past perfect? So we said that simple past, it is formed by adding ed with the verbs. Now how is this past perfect formed? Or what is its form? It is had plus V3 or the third form of the verb, or it is also called the past participle. For example, write, wrote, written. Written is the third form of the verb, or it is called past participle. Drink, drank, drunk. So drunk is the third form of the verb or the past participle. So this is how you form past perfect tense. Had plus V3 form of the verb, or had, along with had we use the V3 form or the past participle. That's how you identify a past perfect tense in a sentence. I'll give you some examples. The minister told what countries he had visited. So which are the two past verbs in this sentence? The minister told. Told is a past form. What countries he had visited? He had visited. Had visited is the other past form. So told and had visited are the two past verbs used in this sentence. So which action took place first? Had visited, because the minister had already visited all the places. Then he is telling us about those visits. So had visited is the first past action, told is the second past action. So the first past action is indicated by past perfect. To indicate the first past action, we use the past perfect tense. I'll give you some more examples. By the time doctor arrived, the patient had died. So we have two past actions in this sentence. Doctor arrived. Next one is had died. The patient had died. So arrived and had died are the two past verbs used in these sentences. So had died is the earlier action. It took place first. The patient had already died by the time the doctor arrived. So had died is the past perfect and arrived is the simple past. So to indicate an earlier action, if there are two past actions in a sentence, to indicate the earlier action, we use the past perfect tense. I hope you understood what is the difference between simple past and past perfect. Now let us do some examples or the activities in our text. Let's move to the textual activities in page number 17. Look at the first sentences. I spotted it in a junk shop in Bridport. The man said it was made in the early 19th century. This one was in a bad condition. So identify the past tense in these sentences. It is spotted, said, was. So all these are the simple past tense. Similarly, you have to identify the past forms of the verb in the next passage given. Read the passage below and underline the verbs in the past tense. A man got on the train and sat down. The compartment was empty except for one lady. She took her gloves off. A few hours later, the police arrested the man. They held him for 24 hours and then freed him. So in the first sentence, a man got on the train and sat down. Got is the past tense and sat is also the past tense. Similarly, you have to identify all the past tense in this passage. Now let's move to the another exercise. Fire and water had damaged the desk before the author found it and bought it. So I told you, if there are two past actions in a sentence, the first one, the first past action, the action that happened first, should be used in past perfect. So here see, fire and water had damaged the desk before the author found it and bought it. So which action took place first? The desk has already damaged. That action took place first. It is after that the author found that desk. So found and bought is the other past tense. Found and bought is the simple past tense. So I hope you understood what is past perfect and how to use it in a sentence. Now let's do the second activity. Fill in the blanks using the correct form of the verbs in brackets. My little sister is very naughty when she dashed back from school yesterday. So you have come in the brackets. You have to use a correct form of the come. Correct forms of the verbs. So how will you change that? When she came back. Come is a present tense. So how will you make it to past? Came. When she came back from school yesterday. Similarly, complete the other blanks in this sentences. Now the third activity, you have to first underline the verbs and arrange them into two columns. Two columns are given, past and earlier past. So let me give you an example. My friends set out to see the caves in the next town, but I stayed at home because I had seen them already. So which are the past actions or the past verbs in these sentences? In this sentence, first one, my friends set out. Set out is a past verb or past form of the verb. It is past tense, set out. Next is stayed, but I stayed. Stayed is also a past action. It is also the past tense. Next, Because I had seen them already. Had seen is also a past action and it is written in past perfect. So which action happened earlier or which action happened first? It is had seen. So in the column earlier past you have to write had seen, and in the past column you have to write set out and stayed. So the action that happened earlier should be written in the earlier past, and the action that happened second you have to write in the past tense, past column. So this is how you do the exercises. Complete the exercises, and once you receive the text you can mark it directly in the text, and we'll discuss the answers in the next class. So children, that's all for today. Let's conclude the session. I hope you understood our topic. So see you in the next